Let's Jay back again in the gearing for the ranked season. This time we find ourselves in Warriors Path Arms Race, which actually I think is what Monday's video is too. So let's get things started. Alright, so remember Capicenter. Alright, so as I shared in Monday's video, this was actually a couple battles earlier before I shared Monday's videos match. But as always, we're going to look at what are we going up against. So we have a Thunderer, Yamato, a Kremlin, Booster, Hindenburg, Petro, Summers, and Rugamo. Now, there's two destroyers. I've started on this side of the map here, so naturally I'm going to go ahead and come down this way. So I'm just kind of seeing where people are going. Now, Wooster has a high DPM with a very fast reload, and her radar is 9 kilometers, 30 seconds long and less. It takes the upgrade module that you can buy for coal in the armory, which could be looking at over 47 seconds? I feel like it's 47 seconds. I should have looked for this video, but 47-second duration, so could be a while, could not be a while. And then the Petro, of course, has the Russian 12-kilometer radar range, and that radar is like 15 seconds. Yeah. So, and we're dealing with the Summers and the Rugamo. So, Rugamo is the tier 10 Japanese gun configuration destroyer, and the Summers is in some terms similar to the Gearing, except her reload is not as quick. And she has 16.5 kilometer torpedo range, and she has 12 torpedoes fired in sets of 4, so 3 sets of 4. So we are moved up here. We're going to take this maneuverability enhancement. Now I'm noting that the Kurfürst is kind of coming this way. I'm not sure if he's actually going to push all the way around or if he's going to park it up somewhere here. So yeah. So I'm going to keep that in mind. And when we push up here, oh, this is actually a different map than Monday's video. I'm sorry. I feel like I get so many maps with this specific map. Anyhow, we are not pushing immediately around the corner because we want to know where the radar is. Where is the enemy team? So we know the Rugamo is over here, so Summers is likely to be over in this area. The Petro is that way, so we don't have to worry about that 12-kilometer radar range, but we don't know where the Rooster is. So I'm not just going to YOLO and just push around this corner, just kind of like I was shared in Monday's video. I'm going to space it. I'm going to take my time. I want to work with these islands over here before I consider pushing up, because I want to see more what's around this island, because a lot of ships end up just camping over here. Okay, the Rooster is right here, so we don't have to worry about him for the moment. So we just need to find that pesky Summers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so all ships accounted for except Summers. So we're going to keep pushing up. We know this is probably a juicy target that he wants to take, but I'm more concerned with knowing where he is. And there he is. And you know what? I just realized, I think he was in Monday's video. Legend X. I'll have to look now. So we're going to blind fire a couple more times. 14 from 13 and 15.
Problem solved, sir.
Now notice
Torpedoes, direct front.
I slowed down because I was totally expecting torpedoes to come from this side. Now that's only one set. He's got 2 more sets. So, and that's when RPF just comes on. So I'm not sure if it's him or if maybe it's the Rooster. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna wait here just a second, and then I know with my gun reload and DPM I can outdo him, even though he has 4 turrets with, you can shoot 8 shells, and that's when I get detected, and he's already scrammed. He's heading down his channel. So I can see with his HP pool, he has the survivability expert, is that what you call him? Where it increases the HP pool. And I'm getting shot at from a different direction, so what's going on here? And that's when I realize, oh snap, there's the Rooster. And immediately your first thought as a destroyer is like, I need to get outside of range. But I had to combat that. All I need to
Problem
do is
solved,
get
sir.
around behind this island. Because I expected the radar, he didn't use it as soon as I thought he would. And we're safely out of harm's way. So a sticky situation we avoided. He's probably going to avoid the torpedoes because he hadn't had acoustic searched. And we know that we saw the summer, so there's another set. So it tells me he's somewhere, he could have been here, gone that way, could be over here, but there he is. So he's down to 8,000. So and it's always great to take on destroyers from the front in the game because you have access to 2 turrets, not just one in the rear. And some friendly torpedoes. Really trying to finish him off. We're going to move this way. And after one sticky situation, we're going to find ourselves in another sticky situation. And I'm not going to catch it right at first. So we're detected. I'm like, who is it? And then there's the Yamato, and I'm pretty much broadsiding him. So we take a pretty good hit there. I'm immediately going to pop smoke. I had like 3 or 4 things down, so then when I decided to go ahead and use it.
Problem solved,
And
sir.
I didn't see this, that the Holland took out the Summers. I'm still expecting the Summers to come around. And that's when I noticed that he's dead. Now, I'm not just going to fire my torpedoes at the Yamato, because I'm totally expecting him to go this way.
Deactivated.
Get behind this island, avoid any torpedoes I potentially would have fired at him. But I am going to hit him with the HE spam. Now, I'm going to pop torpedoes, and I'm going to get him on this side of the island instead. And I'm going to put some distance between him and I, because I want to be better angled here. So we're going to dump a set there on him. Again, I would have fired 2 sets there, but this Summers is still floating. And I think that this is going to do a decent enough job that I decided to do a widespread on this set. I could have done a more narrow set, but wasn't sure. So yeah, so you can see Summers took 1 torpedo. The dead Summers. And, oh, looks like I'm sitting high.
Concentrate
So we had
fire
2
on the
torpedoes hit.
designated target.
So that's a shame. And yeah, if I had narrow set, I would have destroyed him right there. But it's okay. We got him again. And with the Ghost Curve first backing me up, so I feel pretty comfortable. So I'm going to start opening up here. But it's going to be too late. Yeah. Now, I'm immediately changing my attention to where is the Wooster.
Much obliged.
I don't know if the Wooster... yeah, and I just get radared, so I'm like, ooh. I don't know if he's come down through this way. Is he back over here? I don't know where he's at. So, he's not looking at me. I'm not sure if the Ghost Curve is radared, so I just kind of say, hey, I'm radared in chat. Team communication is never a bad thing. Especially because I feel pretty confident with this Ghost Curve. I feel like he is a player that can think and breathe at the same time, as Chingles would say. So where's this Rooster? My team's doing pretty good, holding off the Thunder and Petro on the far flank. So we've only lost 1 ship at this point. Still don't know where the Rooster is. There he is. So the Smolensk picks him up.
Concentrate fire on the target.
And we're gonna push up and support our fellow Smolensk. Because he's in a sticky situation now with that Rooster. Since the Rooster still pretty much has most all of his health pool. And that high DPM of the Rooster is going to take out the Smolensk. Now the Rooster was prepared for the Smolensk because he had his radar gun, so he knew exactly where he's going to be coming from. So we go undetected, moving up a little bit closer to this island. We have entered the cap area, so we forced the Rooster out. But we saw this Kremlin down here, so we need to keep in mind where he's at. I'm kind of keeping my eyes open. It's Petro. Yeah, he's 14 kilometers away. I was originally thinking about going for that HP buff, but I've decided that I'm not going to leave this Ghost Curve first all alone. Maybe I can give him a smoke screen if he stays within cap, because I don't want to leave the capture progress. So we get the torpedo set. With the 10.5 kilometer range on the torpedoes, we see that the Kremlin is sailing outward. So firing him from this range is not good unless he decides to turn around. So So Ghost Crow first picks up the maneuverability. Let's find out what's going on here. You know, he's slowing down. Is he stopping? You gotta be investigative, you gotta ask questions. Huh. He's stopped. He's angled still. But he's reversing, so you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of that. Now, I kind of led this torp set a little bit more this way because he could just decide to just gun up and go forward again. But keeping this set like this, pretty much a wall going on right here, that's going to work in our favor. And I'm not just going to start spamming with my shells because I don't want him to know torpedoes are coming. So we're going to stay stealth right here. Spotting for the Ghost Crew first. I don't think the Kremlin can see him, but if he keeps backing up, he will be able to see the Ghost Crew first. We had 2 torpedoes. Yeah, so we're going to smoke up now.
Smoke generator started.
And we caused flooding, 2 floods. Yeah, it looks like he's damage repaired it, so we're going to punish him with HE. Now I'm at 8 seconds this capture area. I would love to just move forward and smoke up the Ghost Crew first. I'm trying to get as close as I can to the edge of this cap to help. But yeah, we're going to back off. So it looks like the team has taken out their Thunderer. Is that who it was? Yeah. And now the Petro is about to die. Now the Wooster is pushing back in, and his radars, yep, there it is, already off cooldown. So I can't see the Kremlin, so I'm going to switch back to him. And the Kremlin, I'm not sure what he was shooting at there, because he didn't see me very well. So we got 2 fires set on him, and we want to put this Kremlin out of commission. Now we've got the cap, so I'm moving back forward. Yeah, get rid of him. I want to keep this island between me and Wooster, because with my high arc, I can just keep spamming shells over the island at him. Even though I'm radared, he could do the same to me, but he's more concerned with the Grosser Cur first. So, we've only lost 2 ships in this match, which is pretty good, and I'm pretty sure that our Grosser Cur first is going to stay alive. Yeah, he's about to finish off this Wooster. We're going to keep spamming HE on him. So hard to see with the gun boom where exactly he's going to keep the shots accurate on him. Yeah, and he's knocking on death's door. Yep, there we go. So you can see that we moved up a star for being at ranked 10. Because we took a step back, was ranked 9 before. So we did 229,000 credits, over almost 5,000 experience, and 544 free XP. You can see we got a decent amount of shells hit, fired HE shells the whole time, 5 torpedo hits, 1 destroyed, 2 set on fires, 4 floodings, still taking all signals to increase chance of flooding, never a bad thing, and 108,000 damage. So we placed again, second on the team, pretty close with Ghost Crew first. He did a great job, so indeed he was complimented. And what was our base experience? Yeah, just under 2,000. Let's see, so we did most of our damage to the Kremlin and Yamato. Well, I guess as well as the Summers as a whole for his HP pool. So pretty good fighting there. And walked away with 178,000 with premium account. So things kind of happened quickly again in this video, so I couldn't really talk specifically more in on the sticky situations that you find yourselves in as a destroyer. But it's always important to know how to cope with radars in World of Warships, especially when you're playing destroyer and ranked match, knowing how long their duration can be, what the range is on the radar itself is very important to keep in mind, especially if you're watching this and you're a battleship player. Like, really do what you can to help your DDs and take out the radar cruisers, because that will free them up to move in and get more accurate torpedo hits with more favorable chance of your team winning. So, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. And if you have any questions or comments, always feel free to leave comments. I like responding. I like chatting with people. So, until next time, take care.